up with you, darling?
Yes. Tonight we have an audience.
Yeah, I know. Look at this. We got real people
and
out
we
there.
have a great guest.
This is better than my audience machine that I hit the buttons for laughs.
Thank
and stuff.
God for
Yeah,
that. But
absolutely.
tonight you
Thank
guys
all.
are in. Really, this is a great.
We have a guest this evening.
We have a great guest.
A great guest, not a
Yes.
very good guest.
How about fabulous?
Fabulous
why
guest.
don't you introduce him?
Why don't you? Right away you start with the Jews. I don't understand that. Why don't you? I can't
Yeah, why
believe
don't you introduce him?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Eclectic Mind is proud to present the king of custom cars, of Hollywood custom cars. The man is a legend when it comes to building cars that are totally... He builds such fabulous cars, the engines are almost insignificant. They're works of art, and you've seen them in every movie. I would like to introduce George Barris and Kimberly Rogers, who was famous for coming out of the Playboy Halloween party. Come on down. Anyhow.
Hi, George.
Good morning.
It is
Good morning.
We've been here so long this morning.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It seems
you're
like
going to catch a plane in an hour.
Yeah, right. We got to be out of here in
Hi,
no
Kimberly.
time.
Welcome to the show.
Kimberly, an absolute pleasure. Everybody, the audience is here. I love it. Let's get to the business of how you got involved with custom cars and how you started building the Munstermobile and the General Lee and stuff like
The
that.
Batmobile.
Well, I think the interesting part about it is, like every other American boy, you like cars. When I was 14 years old, my parents had a hotel and a restaurant. They gave my brother and I their hand-me-down 1925 Buick.
Okay.
So I went to the hardware store and I got some house paint. I painted some scallops on the fenders. Went to the Woolworth 5 and Dime and got a couple of foxtails.
Yeah.
Went to the kitchenware and I got some pots and pans, made hubcaps.
I love it.
Then I went to my mother's cabinets and took the gold knobs off the cabinets and I put them in the grill. Looked great. I went to school. I was the king of the school.
They loved you.
Very
Well,
good.
you have
Parents must have loved
imagination.
But when I got home that night, lo and behold, when
Yeah.
Mom went to the cabinet, she couldn't get in the cabinet. Like every other typical teenage guy, I was in big trouble.
Big trouble.
Big trouble.
Absolutely.
So that was the start.
Speaking of knobs, Kimberly. No. Did I say that? Make a
And your point.
I love that. I hate when that happens. Oh my God. George, you met her at the Playboy Mansion or the Playboy Party?
No, actually, we were with Kevin Burns.
Okay.
And
Who
Kevin
did
Burns,
that?
he was the producer of the,
The girls next door.
Girls Next Door, yes. Nice show.
and we had the Gargoyle hearse, which Kimberly and all of us brought Kevin Burns and Hugh Hefner up to the mansion on Halloween night for the big party.
Sure, you don't take me, darling.
Well,
See how you are?
I tried, but you
hate
didn't
when
want to fit in.
Hey, see how you are. Forget it.
Wonderful.
You need a hood
We're done.
She said we need a hood ornament.
That's it. That's.
You'd be a
I got to
good
get
hood
naked and get on the hood of the car.
There you
In the
go.
car,
Oh, God,
the hearse.
that would work.
Oy, oy, oy.
So Kimberly was very good in filming, and of course, you do a lot of my TVs, the DVDs. She's hosted many of
Oh,
my.
okay. So she's like going to be the host person on your DVDs and stuff like that?
And many of the car shows that we traveled to.
Oh, good. So can we get her on the hood of like the General Lee or something, you know?
Good fit.
Yeah, that's right. Look like the Pierce Arrow emblem or something like that. That'd
That'd be okay
nice.
on the hood.
Huh?
That'd be okay on the hood.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I think so. That'd be nice. Anyhow, what I'd like to do is I'm sure that you people out there have seen movies, have seen cars in movies. You have any questions about any of the cars? I mean, pretty much you could assume if you thought about it and you saw it in a movie, he built it. And some of the more interesting ones, just for a second, talk about what you did with Knight Rider.
Well, Knight Rider was a lot of fun because actually the car was the star, and David Hasselhoff said, golly, I got to pay second fiddle to a car as a star. Well, the car, it spoke, it drove by itself. It did all these many things that you wanted to do in fighting crime. And it was a lot of fun because in building the Knight Rider, or the kit car, we had to build 14 of them.
Wow.
Because all of the jumps and chases and things we did, we ended
You
up...
wrecked a bunch of
wrecked a
cars.
few
Yeah, that's good.
But
You
it
have
was
to
a
fun.
very fun show because basically it started from an old picture that we did with Ann Southern, where we had a little old Model T that Ann Southern's voice talked through it.
Yeah, okay.
It was a kind of a, so it was a,
That wasn't My Mother the Car, was
My
it?
Mother
Or was
the
it
Car,
My
yeah.
Mother the Car?
Right.
You're showing your age.
No,
I
he's
beg
just showing me that he knows many of our shows. That he
That's
does,
right. I watched his cars forever. There was around the show. I didn't know that.
So that was a fun thing about it. So even today, Kimberly gets to drive the kit car when it gets back from touring. She's going to take her son Tanner.
Uh-huh.
Is Tanner going to go with you?
Of course.
Okay.
In the
Not
kit
gonna
car.
leave her in the kit car.
That hearse is really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
The
with
cargo
the
hearse was really the best.
Yeah.
That is my son's car, Brett.
Oh.
And we got the gargoyles all over and a big supercharger sticking out. It actually played in a movie way, many years ago called Terror on Wheels. And it was kind of a
Oh, really?
wild one.
Yeah.
Wow, we were chasing everybody. I don't even remember who it was that we were chasing.
In the car.
In the
Right,
car.
yeah. Does anybody there have, out in the audience, in our erstwhile audience, have any questions for George about the Flintstone car or any
Or
of the
Grease
cars?
Lightning?
Grease Lightning?
Beverly Hillbillies?
I want to
Okay.
know what the most famous car was that you built.
Wow. Now that's like saying the most famous, not the one that I like the best.
popular.
Most popular car, I would say probably would be the Batmobile, because it was something totally different. Even though we came in with the Munster coach first,
Yeah.
but the Batmobile, when Dozier came to me, he says, I want a 20th century crime fighter in 1966.
Uh-huh.
Of course, crime fighting in 1966 was a little bit different. But when I saw the script that Dozier had, it was just tremendous. You know, pow, bang,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
You know, from the Rat Pack and Sinatra and Sammy Davis, everybody wanted to be on that show. So I had to get a crime fighting car that would do what he's done to his film.
Yeah,
That
fit in.
means squirt oil out of the back so the Joker would slip, throw nails at it so the juggler would find out which way he was going.
Yeah, exactly.
Rocket tubes, gas nozzles, chain slicers, injection tubes, all these things that you never thought would be a crime fighter, even with two parachutes going out of the
I
back.
love it, yeah.
How
And
long
then
would
my
it take?
jet.
How long
My
does it
jet,
take
everybody
to do
comes up
that?
and says, you put a jet in there? I says, it was just a butane blower with a fan.
Yeah, exactly.
And blow the flame out, that was it.
You know what I'm curious about is between the Munster car, I mean, this is obvious, you know, it's straightforward. This is out at the edge of creation. This car also. What's the thought process? I mean, is it just you? Do you sit around with a group of people and say, well, what do you think we should do? How do you end up putting all those ideas into it?
Well, it's actually a team. We do work with the set director, the producer, and many of them. Even Adam West, he comes in and sits in and says, you know, I like to see this, I like to see that. The screenwriter, of course, he doesn't know all what a car can do. Luckily, I know what it can do, so
Yeah.
I can bring in the tricks, and he can come in with the dramatics and get the script and get
So
that
it's a
going.
brainstorming session.
Between all of us,
But
between
the thing-
Dozier and everybody.
The thing that I find amazing is you put legs to it. I mean, if somebody says, gee, we'd like a car that has a buzzsaw coming out the front, you know, Jurassic Park, we need a car that drives down the street that has no driver in it. How should we do that? You know, and you come up with ways to do it.
And how long
right.
does it take to build a car?
Well, it isn't in the studios, as we all know, it's not how long it takes, it's how long they give you.
Yeah,
They
right.
give us 3 weeks to do that car.
The Batmobile.
Batmobile.
I got a question. You may not want to answer this question, but briefs or boxes? No, I have a question. Never mind. When they came to you to do the Batmobile, they went to Jeffries first,
Right.
and he couldn't meet the time schedule. Did you know that the Lincoln Futura was up for sale? That you could grab that car and work it quicker?
Well, I don't think it started out that way. Jeffries was also asked to come in along with other designers that would do that.
Okay.
And when they came to me and I told them what I would do, that was when Dozier made the choice of going with me because,
But you knew the Futura was available?
well, I had the Futura.
Okay.
Because
Got it.
I toured with Ford Motor Company with a custom car caravan.
Oh, okay.
So
because
all of
that
the concept
so
cars,
fits
yeah.
with such little amount of extra work.
Well,
you
I was
know?
fortunate that knowing when I saw the car, it says, with 3 weeks and only $15,000 budget, this is going to fit.
Absolutely.
Because I got the car from Ford for $1. So I didn't have to pay a lot of money.
Exactly.
And that was why I was able to make the changes to make it become a
Yeah,
car.
because I wondered how you worked it off the Futura. That always seemed to me to be just a brilliant idea. So you had the access to the car.
True. Yes.
That was, well, tell them what the Lincoln Futura was.
The Futura was a concept car. It was like idea cars that go to car shows and the public gets to see things that might come up in the future. The cars possibly could become real, and in this case, it did not
What
become
was it,
real.
57?
55.
55, yeah. 1955. And it looked almost like the Batmobile from the comic books. I mean, it was close enough.
Well, not really. Bob Kane, when he did a Batmobile, and that what Dozier didn't like, and I didn't like, he cut out a bat face and stick it on the front of a Lincoln Zephyr. And
Okay, yeah.
it wasn't sculptured. I wanted to sculpture the characters into the car. The lights became the ears. The nose became the chain slicer.
Yeah, yeah.
The mouth became the grill. From there, I carried on the 15-foot set of bat fins, which sculptured and then V'd into the jet,
Nice.
which was a butane blower.
Yeah.
And then we had the double bubbles with the arch with the police lights going in all the different directions and the parachutes going out. So I sculptured everything as we went along to make it happen. You see.
Oh, I got you. How about people you worked with? I'm talking celebrities. You've built cars for a lot of people. Do you do normal cars as opposed to just movie cars? Do you customize cars for people?
Well, mostly the celebrities. We do a lot of different cars. Of course, Frank Sinatra, the Rat Pack was really fun to do cars for.
Yeah.
And Tony Danza, Clark Gable, and Zsa Zsa Gabor.
That's an
and
interesting
Farrah
one.
Fawcett.
Zsa Zsa's
girls.
interesting.
Yeah.
Zsa Zsa she was a trip, a real trip.
Didn't she come in and she was sitting
I
down?
did a Rolls Royce limousine for her. That means the front end was the chauffeur was open.
Right.
The back end was her compartment. We stripped the Rolls Royce, took everything out of it. She comes in with her overhauls, and it's just bare floors. She sits over here, and she says, "Now I want the makeup cabinet here. I want it all in gold, gold comb, gold mirror, and gold this." Then she slides over here, and she says, "This is my entertainment part. I want to put the wine cabinet, the goblet, and 2 goblets only in gold, just for me and my guests. Now the seats got to have gold
Inlay.
Zsa Zsa with diamonds and rubies and all that." But she was really a trip. I enjoyed working with her.
Yeah, she's a trip in general. Question?
I do. George and I had the opportunity to work together, and I know from that experience that he customized James Dean's car, in fact, the one that he died in. And I would like you to tell us about that.
This very wonderful lady who is in our audience, Carrie Mitchum. We love her dearly. We worked on the James Dean movie, Drive Fast, Die Young, and we had a great time.
Related to Robert Mitchum?
He's my grandpa.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved him. Thunder Road is my favorite movie.
He wrote it right on.
Thunder Road, and I guess your
A
cousin was
car
in it.
movie.
So we had such a great time working, and Tony, the guest there, he was our driver. He was with me for 30 years. He was the only guy I knew who could drive a car faster backwards than it go forward.
Really?
It definitely wasn't me.
That's amazing. That's
And I'm
amazing.
very fortunate to have my wonderful daughter here
Absolutely.
with her motorcycle and her motorcycle friend, Curly. Hi, Curly Nancy.
If we could just get the camera 3 to pan over to go to camera 3 and take the front row, and we'll cover everybody.
Oh, there's Tony.
Pan.
There we
There
are.
you go. You can wave.
Flash of blue.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, doing the James Dean movie was with Carrie. You have to do a lot of studying what it is, because he was not only a tremendous actor, he lived his parts as Carrie had to do.
Oh, yeah.
And you spent a lot of time. Casper
When's
spent
that
about-
movie coming out?
It's
Well,
already
it
been
kind of
here.
came and went already, but
Yeah. But we got some great DVDs out there, and everywhere I go, it still pops up. And we just finished the 50th anniversary of James Dean's passing in Fairmont, Indiana, with Marcus Winslow and the family.
Wow, it's been that
And
long.
we had
50th
in this town of
anniversary.
Fairmont, Indiana.
Was it September?
Yes, September
September
22nd.
30th, 1955.
Yep.
Wow.
And his hometown of Casper in Fairmont, Indiana, we had a park of 22 acres, 10,000 cars, 80,000 people
Really?
for that weekend, and they have one street light in the town. If you don't think there was chaos,
Yeah.
if you didn't know how to get through McDonald's, you'd never make it to get anything to eat.
Exactly. Did you do any of the cause for Rebel Without a Cause?
That's how I first met James Dean, was when I did Rebel Without a Cause with Bill Hickman, my stunt man, and we did the chicken scene. Where
really?
We did the race and run the cars over that.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, he loved cars. He wanted
That
to be a
Merc
race
was
car. He
pretty
wanted to be a
Merc.
race car guy, and he
Yeah.
was a very good race driver. Very, very good. I mean,
yeah.
He would
Like Steve McQueen,
Yeah,
you know.
Steve was very good. But Jimmy, when he would race, we'd go out to Hanson Dam or Willow Springs, or Hanson Dam, where we really did the film, or Santa Barbara. He'd go and race, and most of the times in that era the racers were doctors, lawyers, and Indian chiefs. They'd drive their sport car.
Guys that
and
had the
race
big
and-
bucks, yeah. I've raced at Willow. It's
and
cool.
Jimmy'd come up, and the guy's in his way. You're out. Boom, pushes him.
Yeah.
After the race, the guy come up. Jimmy, you're a daredevil. I don't want to race with you. He says, I go out there to race to win. You want to go out and drive on Sunday. Go out there to the 405 freeway and have
Yeah,
some fun.
drive,
But
exactly.
Otherwise, stay away from me.
You have a question?
You that were able to build a car for Mr. Elvis Presley. We'd like to talk or ask you, what was the meeting like, or what was it like to be able to work with Mr. Elvis Presley?
Well, that's a very good question, because Elvis was really a car guy.
Yeah.
But the best part about Elvis, of all the celebrities we've done cars for, he was probably the most humble, polite. He'd walk into our plant when we were doing this limousine for him, and he'd come up to my painter that's been with me for 35 years, and his name was Tubbs. Mr. Tubbs,
Mr.
how you feeling today? I heard you were sick last week. Then he goes over to my metal man, Mr. Tony, how's your 4-year-old baby? He's getting every person in that plant.
He got to know them.
Know them, call him Mr., and he was absolutely, and with Priscilla, she was absolutely a wonderful, wonderful lady.
So he was
Even
like
to
real
the-
people,
Yeah,
Elvis. He was.
one of the best.
Yeah.
He's like, in that period of time, he's like what Jay Leno is right now. Like
Oh,
a car
really?
guy, and like Jay right now, he'll go to Bob's Drive-In on Friday.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
come in with a steamer or one of his steamer cars, and he'll pull up,
The jet
jumps
motorcycle.
out, anything.
Yeah.
He'll sign autographs, take pictures, and say, okay, guys, I'll see you after my next filming next week.
Yeah, yeah. I've been
real
a couple
meet
of
and greet
places.
guys.
He's real people when it comes to cars and stuff. He's always
I
around.
was very fortunate that he gave me a tribute at my awards that I received, Lifetime Achievement Award for the motion picture industry.
Oh, really?
Yes, very good.
What, the Peterson they did it, or?
No, we did it at the Beverly Garlands, and it,
Oh.
it was a very
That was
enjoyable
nice.
evening. And
Good.
Jay was there, and
Good.
John Snyder, who was another terrific guy that runs cars and does. We had some wonderful people around.
So you've been with the first film cars that you did, early ones, back in the 50s. Was it Rebel Without a Cause? I mean, the film cars, not so much the custom cars.
Well,
What was some of the
filming,
first?
The 50s was a decade that really reversed back to what I did in the 40s. That means racing on the streets.
Yeah.
We were militants. I mean, we just liked cars.
Yep.
We had a 5-rule thing, which I taught my grandson. I said, all the guys with cars, we don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't take drugs, but I allowed my grandson 2 bad habits, cars and girls.
I can relate. Yeah, I'm there.
So-
I'm there.
So from the
They're bad
50s, we were
habits.
able to do all these wild chase scenes, and then, of course, Roger Corman and all the different guys that were doing movies said, oh.
What was that movie? Was it Corman that did that movie with Travolta and one of the Carradine brothers with those really ugly Corvettes? What was the name of that movie?
That's Death Race 2000.
Yeah. Did you build those?
Oh, yeah.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
The bull car.
Why did you do that to cars?
And even Sylvester Stallone played third lead.
God.
His car was a machine gun car. He had 2 daggers coming out and a machine gun down
with
his
the
center.
teeth. They had
and
like
he
dragon's
he
teeth.
got to be
Hey.
able to hit the old lady in a wheelchair with her baby.
I applaud that effort. That's very
He
good.
got more points than anybody going through that race.
Yes.
Wow.
George, I saw a picture of you with my uncle right after Thunder Road, and you had a boat in the background. And according to my uncle, you actually customized a boat and put a Chevy engine in that. Is that true?
You did a boat.
A boat for Jimmy, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
He had to have a hot boat. So we used a scarab shell and put a big hot blown Chevy engine in it. And he would get up there at Lake Havasu and just
Crank.
smoke it.
Now everybody has boats like
I
that.
know it.
Now they light them
Now-
up. They do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Anybody?
So you
Any?
basically were the precursor to all these hot rod boats.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Out of you've done motorcycles?
Oh, we did some great bikes. Oh, gee whiz.
What's some
well,
more
actually, I did
extremes that
Easy
you-
Rider. I did the stunt bikes for
Oh, did
Peter,
you? You
Peter
did the
Fonda.
Captain America?
Yeah,
at
I
some
did
point?
the stunt bikes. There was several bikes built, but Peter became a long, great friend. After, show you another type of guy. When my wife passed away, Shirley, every month Peter would call, say, "How you feeling, George? You doing all right?"
Yeah.
Call in from back, and Peter was great. We do a lot of the motorcycle runs now with my daughter and all the bike things. We do a love ride with Jay Leno and Peter and Gorsh and all those different guys. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh,
Biking
yeah.
has become
It's
major.
become a whole new subculture now. The Rolex riders.
Yeah. I kind of shook them around in the 50s and the 60s because I took one bike and I put an Allison engine in it, kind of roared.
Yeah. Wow.
Then I took the Sidewinder and I put a Buick engine in sideways with DC-9 tires.
Yeah.
I guess one of the
Wow.
most exciting times for Evel Knievel
Oh,
is
did you work with him too?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Evel was wild. He wanted something, anything that would go fast, he wanted it. So
Yeah.
I built a snowmobile with 4 engines in it.
Oh,
And
I
we
think I
got them
saw
up in
pictures of
Canada,
that
and these engines made so much noise. And I got him. I said, "Okay, Evel, this is your challenge." He got on that snowmobile running.
Did he jump?
Jump. He was doing about 120, and he come back and he says, "George, I'll never get in an effing motorcycle." It was so
Scared
fun.
Evil Knievel.
Oh, Evel. He says, "I'll never run a snowmobile again." I
That's
don't blame him.
incredible.
That was a tough ride.
Well, on snow, I mean, 120 miles.
Well, he was
an
on the
hour.
ice. We went out on the lake.
Did you see this new movie coming out? I don't know whether you saw the coming attractions. It looks like it should be wild. With Anthony Hopkins is the most diversified
Yeah.
actor I've ever seen in my life. The fastest man on an Indian. It's a guy setting a land speed record on an old 47 Indian or something like that. Have you 48?
20, way back.
Oh, it's a 28. It's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah. The guy's wild. I mean, it's supposed to be a great
And
movie.
Hopkins is doing this.
Yeah, he's the guy.
This has got to be tremendous.
We need
compared to
tickets
some
for
of the-
that, George. That's an assignment you got. Get us tickets
hello,
for that.
tickets.
No, it should be
Georgie,
great.
do we have any pull with some of the Harley Davidson? Willie Davidson is another one.
Our
Indian.
friends at V Twin City, huh?
There you go.
How about you guys?
He rides an
Get us some
Indian.
tickets.
Anthony rides it. He's got a great Indian. Nice. Robert, ask that question about the Manson family. The man used to be in the Manson family.
I read,
That's a great lead-in.
years ago, Los Angeles Times had a magazine called West Magazine. They did they had one of your cars on the cover, and they covered your whole story. And there was a story in there where I was left with the impression that Charles Manson had stolen your brass bed dune buggy, but I understand it wasn't that dune
Brass
buggy.
bed.
It was a different dune buggy.
I made a brass bed dune buggy, which was part of the story, but then the story went into how Manson stole one of our super buggies from one of my dune buggy dealers. And what he did, he went in and he had his girls with him. He says, "Oh, I like that buggy. It was built by Barris. Yes, I like to see how it runs." So he takes it around the block. Big mistake, because
Never came
he
back.
just head out for the desert and got out there, and that's how they really caught him, is because he reconverted that over. He put a machine gun on the front. He had big bow staggers on each side, 2 saddles going where the girls would run. He painted red all over it like blood. So when they were in Independence, when the Highway Patrol picked him up, they got him for grand theft auto because it was stealing a dune buggy, and that gave him the right to go into the compound.
To
And then they
search
were arrested.
for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, so they really got him on Grand Theft Auto first based on that dune buggy. I didn't. There you go. Absolutely. Amazing. The Flintstones.
Oh, that was fun. That was a real.
You know what's nice about having him? It's just one word. Then you turn him loose.
I got stories everywhere.
Flintstones.
Well, doing the Flintstones, I worked with Hanna-Barbera first because there was a cartoon made into this vehicle. And to make it real in the movie, you didn't have power. You had a big cement roller here and a cement roller here. Well, when Goodman did the movie, we were up at the San Fernando Quarry, and they built the whole Flintstone city there, but the ground was all rocks and everything.
Yeah.
And when Goodman get in there, he'd have to push the car because it had no power.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he said, "Oh, George," he said, "my
He's
feet are
dying.
roaring. I mean, I'll never make it through the day." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
I took the buggy on home that night, back to the shop, and we slipped a golf cart electric chassis under it.
Okay.
Brought it in the next morning, and he gets in, "Oh, George, I got to go through another day like this." I said, "Well, hey, John, just push that little button there." He pushes the button, and whee, off he
loved
goes.
it.
You know,
He loved
he
it.
comes back, gives me a big hug. He says, "Oh, you saved my feet."
He looks
So-
like a great guy.
Oh, he's funny.
Did you do the Bob
In fact,
Hope-
you know what he's going to do?
What?
He's going to do the Ed Roth story.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No
That's gonna be
kid. They're
he's
doing
gonna be
Big
filmed-
Daddy, huh?
Yeah, he's going to do Big Daddy Roth. And
Wow.
he's probably the best person a way a person could be. It's Big Daddy
Yeah,
Roth.
he like almost looks like he put a beard on him, and he's
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
Just-
Absolutely.
I hope he doesn't have his eating habit. Big
Yeah.
Daddy Roth, whenever we go to a car show, he'd go to the market and he'd get this whole big French bread about this long.
Yeah.
And he'd go down the meat and cheese and things and he'd fill it all up. And by an hour later, after he gets it all filled, he goes through the turnstiles, cost him $100 to get a sandwich.
Yeah, right.
And all day long while he's striping and doing all his creative things, he's nibbling on this piece.
Yeah, he's working the sandwich.
A real sandwich.
Unbelievable.
What a creative
That's
guy.
great. Yeah.
Really
Oh, he
creative.
was the granddaddy of, you know. I mean, he did mostly stripes and stuff, right?
Oh, he pinstriped, but he was his artistic. He created the
very-
Rat Fink.
Yeah, the Rat
The
Fink.
Rat Fink and
Yeah.
the characters and the T-shirts and the pinstriping. He was.
What about Von Dutch?
Well, Von Dutch worked for me in 1950. He actually started out there. And another good story.
We got just a minute
Yeah,
to
only
go.
1 minute.
1 minute?
1 minute.
Yeah, so
Okay,
tell me
quick.
quick, and then we'll.
I had a station wagon that we started to work on at 10 o'clock in the morning. He was pinstriping. By 11 o'clock that night, after he has a few little wine, we all left. We said, "We're out of here." Next morning, we get down there at 10 o'clock. He's finishing up.
Yeah.
He took that wagon with pinstriping, talked about everything that we did all day long. The girls that would come in,
Wow,
the guys
he
that
just
worked out.
kept working it.
Only with pinstriping.
Wow.
He was so
It was a
creative.
work of art by
Oh,
the time
yeah.
he got done.
So
Anyhow.
we're going to have a part 2.
Well, yeah, we're going to have a part 2, I guess, part 2.
Yeah.
George Barris, because they're telling us now it's time that Mickey's
It's
big
over.
hand is on the
We have some
12.
other more guests out here.
I know. We got to get a couple of. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can do a part 2, but we'd like to thank everybody for coming down and asking questions and our guest George. I hope you found it entertaining and interesting.